Hello, welcome. Today I invite you to watch in paradise as I begin my transformation into Mintai's most loyal disciple. So you heard the boss, today's makeup is Mystic Messenger's Unknown. I start out with a clean face, and after putting in my contacts, I put down a smooth base using my favorite primer. You can't really tell on camera, but my skin's going through a bit of a rough patch, so I use a crap ton of color corrector to cancel out all my blemishes and redness, and follow up with concealer to remove the most prominent marks. Next, I fill in my brows with a taupe brown pencil and run a spoolie through to soften them. I like to use this color as a base since it works as subtle substance for every natural hair color. But just like in my 707 tutorial, I use some reddish orange eyeshadow to give them an extra, more appropriate tint and refine that thick, straight shape. After the brows, I use foundation to even out the whole face, bringing some down to my neck as well. I lightly powder the whole face to give it a matte finish. I do some basic contouring, focusing a lot on defining my jaw, but I don't worry so much about bringing the product too far down the neck because of the accessories I'll wear later. I contour my nose a bit and apply a very light blush. I use my favorite highlight to emphasize the high points of my face and my jawline. I started on the eyes by putting down some eyeshadow primer with a tacky consistency. Using red eyeshadow, I just kind of slap it all over the eye, as well as under it, just kind of everywhere. Think of it as beginning a smoky eye, but with red instead of black. Using a fluffy brush, I really blend out that red so it looks more soft rather than harsh marks. I added some more red to the inner corners and occasionally back onto the lid whenever I felt like blending the color spread it too thin. Then I added a shimmery nude eyeshadow atop the red to give the eyes subtle dimension. Once I look sufficiently dead, I use a green pencil eyeliner to line my tight line and waterline. You could use black if you want, but I used green to bring out the color of my contacts since the color isn't quite mint green. I line the outer half of my eye, the wing following the natural angle of my lower lash line. And using a black powder, I set that liner and bring the black further inward to complete the line on my upper lash line. Then I use it to smoke out the lower lash line. I go back with red to adjust the balance of color according to how much black and green I used. I really want the red to pop. Now I sort of zoom back the wrong way, but I apply mascara normally. Next, I just use some of the highlight from earlier to highlight my brow bone and inner corners of the eye. Then I go back with a shimmery mint color to highlight the inner corners even more. Finally, I use my go-to lip combination I use for male cosplay. I use a nude lipstick to reprime lips, apply an orangish peachish coral color at the center, and apply a nude lip gloss all over and powdered lightly. To style the wig, I applied the same red eyeshadow I used on the eyes with wet fingers and gently tugged on the ends of the wig fibers to create the gradient effect. Now I'm putting on the accessories. This tattoo I digitally rendered myself, and I printed out on temporary tattoo paper. And if you're interested in downloading the high-def printout for both the upper version I'm wearing here and the full version of the tattoo for free, a link will be in the description, but please do not abuse this gift by reposting it, etc. And do be sure to read the info on the webpage with the download for important instructions. Thank you so much for watching my Saeran makeup tutorial, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I'll see you in magenta.